So you all know that every time you're going to be having a big game, we come up with what we call a combined 11, and I'm here to present you the combined 11 between Liverpool versus Arsenal, a game that's happening tomorrow at the Anfield Stadium. Remember, it's really a very huge one because right now Man City is leading Southampton by 2 goals to nil, meaning that Arsenal have been closed down from 8 to 5 points on their lead. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share, and let's set this rolling. Remember last season when we made a combined 11, I think, did Arsenal even have a player who can really come into the combined 11 of them and Liverpool? I think it was hard by then, but this time round looks like it's vice versa, and obviously things have gone ahead to change. As Erik ten Hag said that every era comes to an end, looks like the Klopp era is really diminishing and really capitulating at Anfield. So let's get into the combined 11. We're going to compare two players and then we see who is really ahead of the other concerning this season. And we are really working on players who are really physically fit that we expect to be part of the game tomorrow. Those that are injured are out of this contention. The system that we've chosen is a 4-3-3 because both teams use that style of play. And then let's go to the field. Now, goalkeeper. Arsenal has Ramsdale, 12 clean sheet this season. David has just surpassed him today. He has made his 13th clean sheet. Maybe tomorrow Ramsdale will make his 13th. Versus Alisson Becker of Liverpool. I appreciate the efforts of Ramsdale. He has been a very good goalkeeper this season. Even last season he was really consistent. And when you look at Alisson Becker, to me, I think he's the best goalkeeper in the world. That's it. He's the best goalkeeper in the world. And for that case, I'm going for Alisson Becker over Aaron Ramsdale. And if I told you an Arsenal fan and you are really objective, if they tell you you're having Alisson Becker and Aaron Ramsdale, who are you choosing over? It's obviously going to be Alisson Becker. We all agree on that. Let's go to the right back. Who is the right back of Arsenal? Ben White. Who is the right back of Liverpool? Obviously, they play there mostly with Trent Alexander-Arnold, though sometimes Gomez comes in through. But in this scenario, we are going to consider Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, Trent has been having a horrible season. Last season, it was hard to really get Trent below any of the players in the league, you know. He only matched, I think, Reece James. That's where you would have gone ahead to really have a little bit of headache to choose who is going to come ahead of the other. But this time round, I think Ben White has gone ahead to really show us that he's one of the best right backs in the league. He has like 2 assists, 2 goals, and they've been very important goals for Arsenal this season. He's solid defensively and he's improving onto his offensive play. Yet for Trent Alexander-Arnold, occasionally he has always been good offensively, and defensively has been a suspect. But this season, he's not good. He's not good offensively. He's not good defensively. So there is no way he comes into that right back position ahead of Ben White. So I'm going for Ben White as my right back for this combined 11. Let's go to the left back. Zinchenko versus Tsimikas and Robertson. You know, one of the things that really Liverpool capitulate is their wing play creativity. You know, Trent would end the season with close to 10 assists. Robertson would end also his close to 10, you know, and they could even gather in some goals. Like Trent would score set pieces, you know. He was really a very good player. Even in open play, he could go in for carrying efforts and they go in the back of the net. That is Trent Alexander-Arnold for you. But this season, Robertson and Tsimikas have not really shown up. So I go with Zinchenko on any day. Zinchenko, to me, Zinchenko and Luke Shaw are the best left backs in the league this season. They are the best left backs in the season in the Premier League season. And I think Zinchenko starts ahead of a player called Tsimikas or Robertson. Any of those that you front, he's going to start ahead of any of those. Now let's go to the central defense. Right side of the central defense, Saliba is injured, so I don't know whether he's going to start tomorrow, though Mikel Arteta gave us a hint that he's going to start. But with Saliba out, all doubtful, you are left with Rob Holding to play onto that side. And Liverpool, you're having Konate and Virgil van Dijk. So to me, I've chosen Virgil van Dijk over Rob Holding. I think we agree onto that. When we go to the left side of the central defense, it should be Konate versus Konate versus Gabriel Magalhaes, and Gabriel Magalhaes has been excellent this season, so I put Gabriel Magalhaes ahead of any of those on the left side of the central defense. And him being left-footed, the modern way of playing the central defense is all about having a right-footed defender playing on the right side of the central defense and a left-footed defender playing on the left side of the central defense. So that is my back five. Let's go to the midfield. Central defense midfield. Jorginho, Thomas Partey. For Arsenal, we go with Thomas Partey. Now, Bajcetic and Fabinho. For Liverpool, we go with Fabinho. That means we are tussling it out between Thomas Partey and Fabinho, right? So, Thomas Partey and Fabinho on any day this season, it has to be Thomas Partey. Last season, Fabinho would take it, but this season, Fabinho has gone ahead to shrink, you know. He has shrunk to a level that no team can even take him. No elite team can even take him. Fabinho looks bad. Thomas Partey ahead of Fabinho. Now, we go to the other two that play alongside them. That is Harvey Elliott, Jordan Henderson, you know. I think none of those can come close to Odegaard or Granit Xhaka. So for that, I go with Odegaard. Into my combined 11 over Harvey Elliott, and then I go with Granit Xhaka over Jordan Henderson this season. You know, that midfield three of Liverpool is nowhere near that midfield three of Arsenal. That midfield of Arsenal is really very great into the season. I've gone ahead to provide lots of things. Now, the biggest one is between Mohamed Salah. It's between Salah and Bukayo Saka. We are onto the right side of the forward line. You know, that's where we are. Bukayo Saka versus Mohamed Salah. So this season they've gone ahead to perform great for their teams, but obviously let's see who has gone ahead to do a better job than the other, because I went to Prime Sport, you know, and I really got a certain start that was really presented, and I said, before I really tell you who I'm going with ahead of the other, I have made a choice. Now, when you look at that, we are having Premier League season. Yes, Mohamed Salah has played 28 games. Bukayo Saka has played 29. Appearances are those. They've both have 12 goals in the Premier League. Assists, Salah has 7, Bukayo Saka has 10. Big chances created, Salah has 10, Bukayo Saka has 6. So, for me, I've gone with this man. Very, very, very great. I've gotten with Bukayo Saka over Mohamed Salah. You know, Salah is a very good player, world class. He has been consistent, and however much Liverpool is really looking bad and crumbling, but he's trying to pull out those numbers this season. And for your information, he's really one of those players that is going to come in through and obviously shock you on a day, and you might see him really destroying Arsenal on Sunday. But Bukayo Saka is my pick over Mohamed Salah. Let's go to the left forward. Arsenal has Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, even Reece Nelson. Liverpool plays with Jota sometimes, Cody Gakpo, or Darwin Núñez onto the left forward side. Now, to me, I believe if you are to talk about a left forward in the league, one of the best ranked with numbers is this lad coming in from Arsenal. That is it. It's Martinelli to lead that side, because he has close to 13 goals and 3 assists this season. None of the forwards of Liverpool comes close to Martinelli. His consistency has been so much important, and when you look at how everything is really going in through for the team of Arsenal, Martinelli has been pivotal in what has happened at Arsenal and what has not happened at Arsenal. So to me, I believe my combined 11 comes in with Martinelli ahead of any left forward of Liverpool. Let's go to the centre forwards. This is really going to be very ashamed. You know, Jesus was away for very many months, close to 3 months away, but Liverpool had Nunes playing regularly. Cody Gakpo came through. Firmino was playing, and guess what? I think none of those have come close to this guy, and I'm giving him my role to lead the number 9. So my combined 11 is that, and when you're really looking at it, Liverpool is having only 2 players, that is Alisson Becker and Virgil van Dijk. Then Arsenal has 9 players, meaning that it's a 2-9 split, meaning that Arsenal have gone ahead to take the day, and your reactions onto my combined 11 are welcome in the comment section below. Don't forget to let me know what your thoughts are about my combined 11, because it might find you in a very good mood or bad mood, but I would love to go. I would love you also to go in the comment section and tell me your thoughts about who do you want in and who do you want out. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. I'm out.